Image copyright Getty Images at Robert Leap's Twitter image caption ESPN said they had reassigned Mr. Lee because he had the same name as the Confederate General Robert E. Lee. ESPN has removed a sports commentator from covering an American football game in Charlottesville because he has the same name as Civil War General Robert E. Lee. Robert Lee was scheduled to cover a University of Virginia game in the city for the broadcaster on the 2nd of September. ESPN said it had moved Mr. Lee simply because of the coincidence of his name. White nationalists marched through the college during a rally this month. The rally was organized to protest against the removal of a statue of General Lee, who commanded the pro-slavery Confederate forces during the American Civil War. It descended into violent street brawls and one woman was killed when a car plowed through a crowd of counter-protesters. In a statement, ESPN said we collectively made the decision with Robert to switch games as the tragic events in Charlottesville were unfolding, simply because of the coincidence of his name. It's a shame that this is even a topic of conversation and we regret that who calls play-by-play for a football game has become an issue. However, the decision to move Mr. Lee has been ridiculed on social media. Mr. Lee was set to cover the University of Virginia's first game of the season against the College of William and Mary. He has been reassigned to a game between Youngstown State and Pittsburgh which takes place on the same day. Image copyright Getty Images image caption The statue of General Robert E. Lee in Charlottesville was the center of violent protests.